today with Mr. Wood down in 9th Be respectful at all times. You have yes or ability, show them what's nice. Good, ladies and gentlemen, we can. All right, you understand?
Yes,
all right, good. Ladies and gentlemen, the Electro Dance Theater.
I'm the director of the Electro Dance Theater. The Electro Dance Theater is located in Radcliffe, just out of the Wilson Road Gate or Fort Knox. We are here to teach you as much about ballet as we can, and specifically the ballet, the Nutcracker. But we're going to start first with, what is dance? Dance is a series of movements performed in patterns and usually set to an accompaniment. Every human society practices dance, which may be performed solo, in same-sex pairs, in male and female pairs, or in groups. People around the world use dance to express themselves, express their environments, pass on their histories, and exercise their bodies. How do we learn to dance? We all learn to dance in our own way, whether by imitation or by instruction. Each variety of dance is made up of techniques that need to be mastered by its dancers. These techniques have been refined over hundreds of years to create an ideal of beauty. Some dancers have dedicated their lives to dance, beginning in early childhood. Today, these dancers from Allegro Dance Theater will demonstrate for you their learned dance skills in ballet. The word ballet refers to a specific dance technique which has evolved over the last 350 years. Ballet began in the European courts of the 16th and 17th centuries. The court dancers were trained in how to move. Their spines were to be held elegantly upright with turned-out legs to show off shapely calves. Their arms were rounded with delicately held fingers. Under the reign of Louis XIV of France, the 5 basic positions of the feet originated. The dancers are going to show you those 5 positions. They're going to start in first position. The heels are together, the toes turn out, the arms are in the front. Second position, the feet move so that the dancer's heels are directly underneath her shoulders. Third position, the heel comes by the instep of the foot. It is actually a preparatory position we give to the children until they get more rotation in their hips. Fourth position moves forward from there. And fifth position, the heel comes by the big toe. Thank you, dancers. Louis XIV set up a school for music and dance in which he taught those 5 positions, as well as the beginning basics for ballet. At this time, only males were allowed to dance. Not until the late 17th century were women asked to dance, and then they could only participate if their legs were covered in long, heavy skirts. Ballet dancers usually start each day with a ballet class. We're going to demonstrate for you a short version of a ballet class. The dancers have brought out what is called a bar, B-A-R-R-E. Each ballet class is made up of 2 sections, strengthening exercises done at the bar, and steps given in long combinations in the center or the middle of the floor. The dancers are ready for the first exercise given in every ballet class, plié. Plié means to bend in French. All of the steps or commands I will give them will be in French, since that is the language of origin for ballet. With your left hand on the bar, dancers, demi-plié, grand plié, demi-plié, port de bras front, élevé, demi-plié, change to the next position. Pliés to warm up the knees. not going to show you both sides. The next is called a tendu, to stretch, to lengthen through the leg, to warm up the ankle and the foot. So with your right hand on the bar from fifth, tendu front plie, fourth tendu, close to fifth. Side plie and second tendu, close back. Back plie, fourth tendu, hold, brush through, front, back, and close. Starting from the back. Tendu, to lengthen the leg, to warm up the feet and the ankle. With your left hand on the bar, forward to the front, changing legs, forward to the 3 to the back, 2 to the outside, passe change, reverse, and then repeat with a pirouette. Pirouette is a spin or a turn. So dégagé, disengage from the floor to lift the legs with the coordinated gambit. Will go a little bit faster. Now they're going to move up to the hips. Rond de jambe, circle of the leg. Our hips are ball in the socket, so in order to warm it up, you have to do something in a circle. Left hand on the body, right hand on the body. Preparation 7 and 8. Rond de jambe 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Soutenu. Soutenu means to sustain and around. Soutenu and around. Repeat rond de jambe 2 and 3 and 4. Plie relevé to the front. Fouette. Fouette means to whip. We're going to change from one side to the other. Preparation 7, 8. So both sides. Rond de jambe to work on warming up the hip. to the center for jumping. Left hand on the bar, frappe to the front. 1, 2, 3, close to fifth. Change to the next side. Side 1, 2, 3, close, tendue to the back. Back 1, 2, 3, and hold double on quad. Front, side, and repeat to the back. Frappe to strike the floor. Développé to the front. 1, 2, 3, plie, 4. To the side. 1, 2, 3, plie, close back. To the back. 2, 3, plie. Leaving the leg up. Penché, forward. Coming up. Brush through, close to fifth. Plie, sous, port de bras front. Palm right back. And then we'll do weight shifting with the right foot, or lifting the front leg and then lifting the back leg. So adagio, slow, controlled movement. Close to the back and then repeat to the back. Back and close, back, brush through, brush, back and close, front, side, close, back, side, figure 8. Grand battement, big kick. Each will stretch what they feel they need to do. So go ahead and kind of take just a few seconds here, dancers. Only to be done when you're warm. warmed up. Even with all the training they have, they still have injuries, so I want to be careful. You will notice that sometimes they come to a box over there. There's a box that they have by the dressing room too. It has white powder in it. It's rosin. Rosin comes from trees. It's sap that comes from the tree. Makes they can put it on their shoe, and it makes it more sticky so that they won't slide on the floor. All right, dancers, standing please. So this is the second part of the class I told you about. First part was the bar. Now in the center. Balance to your right and left. Tombe, pas de bourrée, fourth. Pirouette to fourth. Pirouette to fifth. Left. Balance, tombe, pas de bourrée, pirouette to fourth. Pirouette to fifth. Balance front and back. Chassé, pas de bourrée, piqué arabesque, tombe through. Coupé, pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée, same thing left. Balance, chassé, pas de bourrée, piqué arabesque, tombe through, coupé, pas de bourrée. So just to get them on their legs without having the bar there, the center combinations. Movement, right foot front, changement, jump change, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, glissade, jeté, glissade assemblée, back, soutenu turn, passe, up, close, back, and then 2 faster, up, close, then you're ready to go on the other side. Allegro, for faster footwork now. Now, all these girls dance on point or on their toes. Boys don't dance and do point work. The shoes that they have on do not have metal or wood inside. They are made of layers of canvas and water-soluble glue. Now, what does that mean? Water-soluble means if it gets wet, the glue starts to break down. Why would that happen? Our feet sweat. So as soon as the feet start to sweat, that glue breaks down. Each pair of shoes is between $90 and $100. They go through them about a pair every 2 months, depending on how much performing we're doing, which is another reason why we're not going to wear them for our NUTCRACKER here. They do not come with the ribbons or the elastic sewn on. Each dancer likes to have it in a specific place, so that's another time-consuming thing that each dancer must have to do. Go ahead and tap your foot on the floor, dancers. They are not light, they are not comfortable. For $100, you would think that the shoes would be comfortable, but they are not. So they are going to stand right on the tip of their toes. From fifth, échappé. Échappé means to escape. So their feet are going to go out and close, 2 and close, 3, close, 4, close, plié, sous, passe, change, and then repeat on the other side. Point work. center in their point shoes. If you find point shoes at a yard sale, don't buy them. There's something that is very specific to each person. Unless you've been trained in how and have the strength to use them, don't. From fifth position, ladies, they're going to do a bourrée across the floor to your right. Bourrée 1, 2, 3, 4. Turning 5, 6, 7, 8. Échappé fourth croisé. Échappé second en face. Échappé fourth croisé close. Chassé forward. And you're ready to go on the other side. Watch how they just glide across the floor. We're going to talk about the Nutcracker. Based on the story by W.T.A. Hoffman with the beautiful music of Tchaikovsky, the Nutcracker is a popular ballet performed at Christmas time. Many of the melodies are very recognizable to the public, and I am sure that you have heard them played in the stores, on the radio, and on your computers throughout the holidays. The ballet became more familiar to the public when George Balanchine had his New York City Ballet perform this particular ballet. Balanchine was a famous choreographer from New York who changed the way ballet was done here in the United States. Up until this time, most thoughts and ideas about ballet were based on the European ballet traditions. He brought the spotlight over to New York, and everyone watched to see what he would do next. He preferred all of his ballerinas to be slim, tall, nymph-like sylphs that could move with the strength of a horse but still look delicate like a fairy. His choreography is featured in the Nutcracker video that so many people own at home today. We will be dancing several of the dances from Act 2 of the Nutcracker for you. Now the story. The story of the Nutcracker is a simple one. The Stahlbaum family, Mr. and Mrs. Stahlbaum. I need a Mr. Stahlbaum. You got anybody that's going to volunteer? There's one. All right, head on over. We're going to go get you dressed. All right, now I need a Mrs. Stahlbaum. There's one right there. Come on over. Head over to those ladies right there. There we go. Mr. and Mrs. Stahlbaum are hosting their traditional Christmas party and have invited their friends to come. As the Stahlbaums prepare for their party, their children, Fritz and Clara, I need a Fritz, all the way in the back, red, there you go. All right, and I need a Clara, I need a girl, there you go, right here. There you go, head on over there, they'll get you ready. Fritz and Clara wait anxiously for their friends to arrive. When the guests finally appear, the party picks up with dancing and celebrating. A mysterious guest arrives, dressed in dark clothing, nearly frightening Fritz, but not Clara. Clara knows he is her godfather Drosselmeyer, the toy maker. I think I saw a hand up there. There we go. Come on down. To the very top. The girl, that's fine. We can have a godmother Drosselmeyer. Drosselmeyer reveals to the children that she has brought them gifts. The girls receive beautiful china dolls, and the boys receive bugles. Fritz is given a beautiful drum, and Clara is given the best gift of all, the Nutcracker. Fritz grows jealous and snatches that Nutcracker from Clara and plays a game of toss with the other boys. It isn't long until the Nutcracker breaks. Dr. Drosselmeyer fixes the nutcracker by tying her handkerchief around it, and Clara places her injured nutcracker under the Christmas tree in the doll bed. The party ends, and Clara comes to check on her nutcracker before she goes to bed. She ends up falling asleep under the Christmas tree with the nutcracker in her arms. At the stroke of midnight, Clara wakes up to a frightening scene as her nutcracker is battling the evil Mouse King. Do I have a Mouse King? I think that hand went up first. There you go. All right, I need two little mice. So everybody, all right, there's one, two. Got two over here, two more. One more. There we go. Now, I need a nutcracker. Boy. How about right here, right there? That's right. At the stroke of midnight, Clara wakes up to a frightening scene as she sees her nutcracker is battling the evil Mouse King. You see, her nutcracker has now changed into a handsome prince. Clara is able to save her beloved nutcracker from death by throwing her shoe at the evil Mouse King. And the handsome prince takes her on a magical journey through the snow forest. I need a snow queen. There you go. Right there. All right, and I need 3 snow princes. Got it, girls. There's 1, 2, 3. There we go. My turn, brother. There we go. Snow princesses are coming. The nutcracker then takes Clara to the kingdom of the sweets ruled by the Sugar Plum Fairy. Each of the sweets entertain Clara as they want to reward her for her bravery in slaying the Mouse King. She will be entertained by the Spanish dancer, the Chinese dancers, the Arabian dancers, Russian dancers, Merlotons, and then the Sugar Plum Fairy. We got everybody ready? Good. Let's let all of you all come down here. We'll let you sit like on about right here. You get a front row seat. Just leave a space right here so the dancers can come through. Okay. So we're going to start with the Spanish dancer. She represents chocolate. Now we see the Chinese dancers representing tea. see the Arabian dancer representing coffee. A note about that, Anna wasn't scheduled to do this. She hasn't done that dance in over a year. Did pretty well for this dance. Now we go to the Russian dancers, and they represent little Russian cakes called kafka. the Sugar Plum Fairy. The music for the Sugar Plum Fairy has a special story. The composer, Tchaikovsky, wanted a special bell sound to be used in this dance so he could paint the picture of a true fairy. He had a new instrument invented called the celeste. While it looks like a piano, it plays the sounds of the bells. Here's the variation of the Sugar Plum Fairy. We see the flowers from the garden in the land of the sweets. Here is Waltz of the Flowers. We are now introduced to the Sugar Plums Cavalier, or Prince, as they dance together. In French, the word for two is deux, so they will be dancing a pas de deux, dance for two. the Sugar Plum and her Cavalier, and all of the dancers from the Land of the Sweets have one more dance called the Coda. They'll tell you what school they go to, how old they are, and how long they've been dancing.
North Middle School, I'm 11 and I've been dancing for 8 years. I'm 11, I've been dancing for 8 years and I'm pretty young. I'm 10, I've been dancing for 5 years and I'm homeschooled. I'm 11, I've been dancing for 4 years and I go to North Harlem Christian. I'm 14, I've been dancing for 6 years and I'm homeschooled.
I'm 19, I've been dancing for about 12 years, and I'm graduating from
I'm 12, I've been dancing for 9 years and I'm 13, I've been dancing for 10 years and I go to St. John's. I'm 13, I've been dancing for 10 years and I go to Bluegrass Middle School. I'm 18, I've been dancing for 14 years and I go to Central Harding High School. I'm 15, I've been dancing for 11 years and I go to North Harlem Christian. I'm 15, I've been dancing for 12 years and I'm homeschooled. I'm 15, I have been dancing for 9 years and I'm homeschooled. I'm 13, I've been dancing for 9 years and I'm homeschooled.
I'm 14, I've been dancing for 10 years, and I'm homeschooled.
I'm 14, I've been dancing for 10 years and I'm Bluegrass Middle School.
I'm no longer in school. I'm 37. Been dancing 23 years.
This is the administrator. All of you all come here now so that we can do a picture with you and the dancers. So let me have Claire and Jocelyn, your mother, father, and Fritz, and Nutcracker come right behind them on 2 knees and your knees, okay? Can you come behind? Go down on 2 knees, 2 knees, 2 knees. Squish in. Same thing with Snowflakes. Can you come in on the sides there? All right.